Good morning, guys. Yes, I'm scratching my head because it's Aaron here from Simon Says Farms, and as I said from the beginning with Bonnie, we're going to be as transparent as possible. You guys were amazing. Thank you so much. I would do anything to get Bonnie back, but let's run through some of the numbers, okay? So Bonnie and her two babies went to Tufts last Wednesday. You guys exploded YouTube, which I thought I had here. If you donate, sometimes YouTube will tell you things, sometimes they won't. So let me see if I can dig into something for a minute. Super chats, here we go. See, oh, look at this. This is what happened when Bonnie got sick. Super chats, look at that. You guys are just crazy. Like all the notes, Village Strong, love you, Bonnie, right? All that, right? Some of you want to be anonymous, so I'm trying not to show names, right? Amazing. We actually raised about $2,200 in super chats alone. Now, YouTube takes a ridiculous percentage. They actually take 30% right off the top. So the 2,200 actually turns into 1,540 after YouTube takes theirs. Plus, YouTube takes about 30 to 40 days for that money to actually make it to the creator, depending on what time of the month the super chat comes in. It could actually take up to 60 days, but whatever, that's fine. PayPal. PayPal's hard to show the screen. You can't really do that. So PayPal brought in $1,200, and you only lose 5% roughly in transaction fees and things like that. So that brings that down to $1,142. And then the website. The website exploded, but it's hard to tell because some people bought soap and lotions and lip balms, and where they bought because Bonnie was sick. It's hard. So from a donation standpoint, the website brought in $5,800. Now, we are not a 503c or a for-profit business, so we got to pay taxes on all this. I'll get to that in a second. And then Venmo, there were a couple of you, about $300 came in through Venmo. So the total raised was $8,475 in about a 48-hour window, roughly. 72, I think it took 3 days. 3 days of calculations here while Bonnie was at Tufts. The day we decided to bring her, it's like the day before, the day of, the day after, like 3 or 4 days is where all these numbers are coming from. Now, let me show you this screen. Hang on one second. I'm gonna switch over to here. That's the back end of YouTube. We're gonna go over to here. So this is Otis's bill. You can see my mouse right there. Otis, he racked up a $244 vet bill. This is Oakley's vet bill from Tufts, right? And she, $342. Now this is where it gets complicated. If we scroll all the way to the top, this is Bonnie's bill. And you go all the way through the surgery, you have everything in here, including the extra testing we paid for, which we're still waiting on results. Right here, extra tests, $134, $131 just for that test. It's fecal test, all that stuff. Salmonella testing for $150, everything. And you see our total of $5,491. So here's all our numbers, guys. As a team, this is it. Super chats, right? Minus the fees that YouTube takes. I don't even know if this is clear. PayPal minus the fees. Website minus the fees. Venmo minus the fees, $8,475. All the bills, including Kara's, which isn't even in yet, but Kara's bill, $7,481. So we actually have about $1,000 difference, but this we have to pay taxes on because we're not a charity. So between self-employment tax and income tax, I'm not an accountant either, so don't quote me, we'll lose about 30% of that money. So we have to save it, so when the feds come knocking at the door, we're ready, and that brings us to about $5,932. So you do the math, it's only a $1,500 difference, which Liz and I can cover through sales and typical running a business. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I said it in the last video, Care Credit gives 6 months no interest, so it's sitting there now. That 30 days for YouTube to send their money over and PayPal transfers and everything to settle. Financially, we will be fine. Emotionally, that's still up in the air. Whew, that was a lot. I'm going to run yesterday's clip that I did around the farm here because we're getting ready for baby goat snuggles. We are. The last thing I wanted to say too was the feeding schedule did not change yet. They weigh whatever that said in chat. One is 9 point something and the other is 10 point something pounds. So we kept the feeding schedule the same for now. After about 2 weeks of age, we will eliminate the midnight feeding. And we'll take the ounces from that midnight feeding bottle and disperse it through all the other bottles. So it'll be roughly the same amount of ounces, maybe up a little because we might reweigh again on Friday. There's Tyler. It's time for him to go to school. So you guys can watch the short video I recorded yesterday of pig pen prep. See you again tomorrow. Bye. I don't get to have any of the fun anymore. Even the little guy is now taking all my fun. Slows me down a lot, but it is what it is. Gotta let him learn and play around. Oh gosh, where's he going? Where is he going? Oh, I see what he's doing. He's doing a K-turn at, 10 years old. I don't know where. Oh, he's going all the way past the last car to start his K-turn. Aha. Smart kid. He went all the way past all the cars to go way over there. Hopefully he doesn't hit that trailer on the way out. He should be good. He doesn't know how to pick up his bike, but he's pretty good at the tractor and he's now waving at us. It's been a long day of just work, cleaning, lots of pig prep. We are doing pigs for food. We are raising our own food. This is for this year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 families, 4 pigs, 5 families. Yes, that means some people get half pigs. We're getting them from a different pig breeder this year, different types of pigs. We're gonna do the feed, probably a mixture of both. Straight out of the bag, pig feed. We put a lot of stuff in the shipping container that we don't need right now. We'll need it when it gets warm out. A lot of the extra pools are in there. A lot of the old pools got thrown away. We do still have to order the throttle cable to the lawnmower broke. They want $79 for a throttle cable. You can buy a throttle cable on Amazon for like 12 bucks. The problem is it's the wrong size and shape, and so unfortunately I might have to go to the dealer for that. Tyler says he found one for like 50 bucks. Saves 25 bucks. I might try it, but we gotta see. Because if it doesn't match, then we're out of commission for even longer on the lawnmower. I do have to figure out where to put the evaporator for the season. There's Tyler himself right now, way back there. But check out this. Just leave it there. You can turn it off. He's done. Yeah, nice and clean. All gutted out, completely empty. It's got a feeder in the back that I do have to fix. And it's got a big water trough up front with a bunch of rocks in it. Big rocks that hopefully hold it so they don't knock it all over the place and keep moving it. I don't think I'm using the water spigots this year. And the gutter is all cleaned out again. And we're still working on cleaning this guy out and cleaning all this out and getting it all nice and clean for pigs and baby goats. This is for Tyler. His chickens just got candled the other day. So we're gonna need this grate for his hatcher. That's our pig feed mixing bucket. And then all these tools just gotta go back to the garage, right, tractor boy?
Yeah.
Okay, one more thing before we go. Actually, 2 more things. Let's go take a look. Let's go. That was gonna be let's go see or let's go take. Let's go steak. Let's go take a look at Sadie. Hello, Sadie girl. Oh, you sleeping? Look at you. You sleeping? Yeah? Okay. Let's get you some Sadie grain. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good girl. She's still chomping away at her grain. She is, and all the other all the other goats are still just eating the barn. Well, on this side, they're eating the barn. House by 2's not eating the barn, but on this side, they are eating the barn. Like that one, real bad. Crazy goats. Stick with metal barns. That's my theory. Hello, goats. How we doing? Oh, stop. You guys had enough. Good. I'm gonna go talk about one more goat before this video's over. So no, I'm not gonna show you the video. But yesterday, you guys in chat heard something strange. And a chatter typed it in chat. Some weird sound. I'm hearing some weird sound. And the moderators who were at work couldn't have their volume on, so they turned their volume on and they're like, oh, that doesn't sound right. They let us know. So then we jump and start running to try to figure out what that sound is. To make a long story short, Asher, right over here, right? Asher, big boy in the back, tried to headbutt Ace through this metal fence right there where my finger is. Right there. You could actually see that the metal is a little bent. In the fence, there's a little bit of a bend. But because Asher's disc butting job wasn't the greatest, his horns got stuck right here. So we don't know if the metal went between the horn or if the horn went in like it was this fence here. Went in and like hooked itself around like that. We don't know exactly, but we picked it up on one of our security cameras, and it was one of the most violent things we've ever seen. He's doing okay, but we're lucky he's still alive. That's the whole reason we disbud. So now what we have to figure out, we're talking to Kara actually, do we have to knock him out, put him under to trim these back because he's way too strong, way too powerful. And I don't think Rob, myself, Kevin, even if we had all three of us, I don't think we can pull it off. He's just getting too big and he won't be happy. So when his horns were stuck in that fence and I was watching the video and Liz watched the video, he was thrashing around like feet up off the ground. Every single goat here was scared. They all like moved away because and then he just got himself tired enough, which that's how heart attacks in goats can happen, and that's how they can break their own necks and all that stuff. So like I said, we're lucky he's still here. You guys as a village were great. Tyler and Mom ran out. I was actually bringing Olivia to gymnastics, and by the time they got here, he freed himself and then went into his pen and laid down because he was in pain probably. But he's doing fine today. He's up and walking. Everything's good. But now we have to figure out how to get those horns way shorter. But we don't know if it was a length thing. Like I said, we don't know if it was hooked around or if it was just jammed in. If it was jammed in the middle, there's nothing we can do. It was a freak. Like, he headbutts those little goats all the time. But why did this time it got stuck? So that's it. That's our video for the day. Now you guys know what happened with that weird sound and the Bonnie Bill and like the pig pens getting set up for pigs and all that fun stuff. So we'll see you again tomorrow.